GDA. GDA by Rockstar Games. Good to see everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Same stream title, L? I thought it was a good title, so I thought, why change it? I'll probably change it next time. But for now, I think it's got a shelf life of 2 days. So why would we throw it out when it's still got 1 day left? You know what I'm saying? Come on. What are we doing here? Jump on GDA. What are you doing? You're being slack. How are you today, Iron? Very tired. I wasn't going to do Lego City Undercover today, but I've woken up in the last 30 minutes or so. I just had one of those days. I woke up at my usual time, but it took me like an extra couple of hours to wake up. I'm not sure what happened there. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. First time a title is repeated all year? No way. Some of those, what game did we play? Actually, maybe. No. I don't know. Who cares? As I just told you, this title has a shelf life of 2 days, and I'm using it to its expiry. Little bit of Grand Theft Auto, little bit of GDA. How wet are your eyeballs? It's winter in Australia right now, so a little dry. Not too moist. Not as moist as usual. I'm gonna have to sentence you to background gym motivation. You lift a lot of sets. You're welcome. I think you're gonna hit a PR today. Have you noticed the amount of Franks in your content? Yeah, it's concerning, Phoenix. I'm not sure what's going on there. The Frank uprising has begun. Yeah, Desi's been on the grind lately, actually. I'm pretty sure you've said that multiple days in a row now. You're out there, dude. We see it. We see the gains. We're analyzing it. I think the bicep has grown an inch. It's impressive. It's quick progress. I quite like Frank in this game. Interesting perspective. You might also enjoy shoving 9-inch nails into your eyelids. Shout out, Slimb, with a B on the end. Can we get a Multiversus Season 2 stream today? I don't think we can. I think we're busy playing GDA. Jump on. As Slim Shady once said. As Slimb once said. Who is worser, Frank or Robert? I don't know who's worser. I know who's worse. I can tell you that. I haven't played Multiversus in ages. I hope it stays alive. I'm a little bit ashamed to be contributing to its death by not playing it, but I hope it stays alive. I think it's a good game. People who are into that genre, though, I think need to carry it. I'm just, I'm a casual, you know? Shout out to the green M&M. That's what I'm saying. Frank and Robert are trans-dimension clones. Interesting. I like the headcanon. What's your opinion on net spend? I have no idea what that is. Is this a new brain rot term? Would you play Lego Dimensions if you knew that there was an emu or a ladder that doesn't play with toys? I think I'm going to play Lego Dimensions eventually, either way. Netspend is an artist? I have no idea who they are. Good on them. Make that art. You may or may not have received an email from a certain someone. Let's have a look. I won't leak my emails on stream, however... It wouldn't really matter if I did. There's nothing particularly interesting there anyway. But let's have a look if there is anything cool. Ooh, there is an email. Oh shit! Oh, that's actually really good. Oh yeah, you're in for a treat. Oh, I'm seeing something you wish you could see right now. I'm reveling in the privilege of being able to see this right now. That's crazy, man. If I was to do that kind of emote, I would never have thought to do it in that way. This is the benefit of having someone who actually knows how to illustrate, make emotes. That's, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be able to look at that. What else have we got here? We've also got some scam emails. Let's have a look at some scam emails. Sometimes if I want to laugh, I like to go into my spam folder and have a look at some of the really, really funny fake sponsorship offers that I get. I had a really good one the other day. It was, oh yeah, it was a Lindt chocolate promo. I know Lindt sponsors online personalities all the time to get the word out about their chocolate. So this must be real. I mean, this must be legitimate. I also had a fucking makeup company. It was like one of the popular ones. I can't remember. They apparently they reached out, which is definitely legitimate. Maybe some of these are real, but I think majority are shockingly fake. And they always start with, "Hello, creator. Greetings. Would you like to make some money?" More like, would you like every account you have hacked? Not particularly. I can't say I do. Hey, thanks for the 6 bits there, Bluebat. Would LEGO Dimensions take place in the Bruce and Robert universe? That's the kind of thing I'll have to figure out, Bluebat. I'll have to try and figure that out without getting any too many spoilers for the game itself, if I wanted to actually fit it in there somewhere. Not that the canon for Bruce and Robert is particularly complex or anything, but, you know, just in terms of continuity, I'm not sure. Amazing. Lint saw this content and thought, this is the guy we need. Exactly. Our chocolate isn't doing well enough. Let's reach out to a guy with a couple of 100,000 subscribers and a questionable sense of humor who may or may not be a brand risk, and he can get the word out.
I went to Movie World yesterday. I saw Bruder, Clark, and you'll never guess who else. Robert.
I can't believe
face.
You saw Bruder. Holy hell. Thanks for the 100 bits there, lols. Appreciate you, fella. I can't believe you laid eyes on Bruder, of all people. Do scammers even try anymore? When I get a scam call on my phone, I can always tell, usually because the phone picks up that it's a scam before I even have the chance to. But I just answer them these days and just, I either speak like gibberish, like I'll just, not gibberish, but, you know, I'll just say some random, like, whatever vocal stim is new to me.
I saw that filthy Robert Toe.
Filthy Robert Toe? What is going on at Movie World? What's happening? Thanks for the 145 bits, dude. Yeah, it's usually just text-to-speech scams, but I'll just ask, does anybody actually fall for this? Like, I'll just start going on a rant. Like, the text-to-speech will be like, "You have been convicted of numerous crimes. Please contact this number." And I'll be like, surely nobody falls for this. Like, this is insane. I almost want to start helping you out with your script writing for these fucking scams, because I could come up with something better than that. And I've never scammed anybody in my life. Well, actually, there was that one time when I was, I still think about this because it was actually, it was one of the only times that I think I scammed somebody. Like when I was in primary school, I think I was in like 2nd grade or something. This kid had this toy. It was a toy that you get out of like a mystery packet or something, and I knew that his was rarer than mine. And I said that mine was actually rarer than his, but I liked his one better. And so I was like, we should just swap. Like, we should definitely swap. I'm just a nice guy like that. And his was definitely rarer, but I felt fucking terrible. It ate me up. I have a bit of a fear. That might be the start of it. I have a bit of a fear with not being able to, like, doing something
Bruce
terrible to somebody and then not being able to live with it. Can't like police brutality today.
We will police brutality. I can live with that. Thanks for the sub there, Connor. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've got like an actual fear of doing that. So I'm always like calling myself into question. And I think it might come from that, because I felt genuinely fucking awful about that. I was like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a villain, dude. That was terrible. Like, there's nothing in this world that I value more. Well, I mean, you know, there's besides specific people in my life. I mean, like, in a core sense, something to do with me. There's nothing I value more than being able to sleep at night, knowing nothing like that has to rest on my conscience. You know, like that's going out of your way to fuck somebody over like that is terrible stuff. I mean, yeah, his was definitely rarer, and you know what's crazy? I don't even have it anymore. I don't know where it went, so clearly I didn't even value it as much as he did. Yeah, I don't know. It rests on my conscience, man. A scammer messaged me on my phone saying that I committed a crime and had to pay a fine or something. That's the usual That's the usual script. It's usually like they try and make you panic, right? They try and push you into a position where you feel like you have to act right now. That's the usual. That's the usual route. Are you still friends with him? No, I haven't spoke. I can't even really remember his name. Actually, I can. I'm pretty sure, but no, haven't seen that person since like primary school. Anyway, that was a long yap. All of that to say, Lego City Undercover, jump on GDA. Then you should feel bad? Yeah, it was most of my villainous escapades were done in my early primary school years. It was like I have stolen things in my life, like very, very rarely. I can count on like one hand, and I think I might only have to use like 3 fingers. Even when I was a mischievous child, theft wasn't high on the list of activities for me, because I would just, it would eat at me. My soul would be called into question. But any theft that I did was in early primary school. It was like, if you can, that wasn't really theft, but I definitely remember stealing a pencil in primary school, and also stealing, like, they used to use these little colored bears to teach math. Like, you would have 5 colored bears, that kind of thing. They're like little plastic figures, little molds, basically. I took one of those home because they were fucking sick. And but it made me fucking sick because I just couldn't live with it. Still kept it though, so that's about how far the morality goes. I'll feel bad about it, but I still kept that yellow bear. You better believe. I'm not. You think I'm taking that back? I guess you could also count never taking the 3rd Harry Potter book back to the library. But technically I did. I just didn't officially re-enter it. I think it got so long that I had that 3rd Harry Potter book that I didn't know how to approach the librarian and be like, here's the book that I've had for 14 months. So I just went to the Harry Potter section, well, the fantasy section, and I just slipped it in there without actually officially handing it back. So, in 25 years or so, they'll probably track me down for that and bump me off, But that's understandable. You have to pay your dues eventually, right? That's just life. That's how it works. It'll come back and bite you. You know the phrase. What's done in the dark will eventually be brought to light. And that Harry Potter book, it's gonna come and bite me. I'm telling you. Let's play this game, shall we? What is this stream? Are we getting more TGB? No, the series is cancelled. I'm over it. Who cares anymore? I deleted all my files. Nah, it's coming back this year for the 50th time. It's coming back, don't worry. Alright, what are we doing here? Why is my controller not working? Western Jesus died for our sins? Yeah, something like that. Are there sex workers in this game like GTA, or were they too scared? Oh, the game's full of them. It's actually... There's actually more options in that regard than there is in GTA. Or GDA, if you prefer. Yeah, they went pretty wild with it, honestly. Why is my controller not working? What is this? Oh, there we go. Everything working? I think everything's just working straight away today, which is really good. Cool. Thoughts on the Batman universe being named the Batman Epic Crime Saga? Yeah, sure. There was a new trailer, right? I didn't see it yet. Yeah, I'm happy it being labeled like a crime saga. That's essentially what the first movie was giving the feeling of, and the Penguin show seemed to, from the trailers I have seen, seems to evoke that sort of genre, I think that, I don't know if that rules out them doing more fantastical elements or not. When I think of crime sagas, I think mostly like very grounded fiction,
Chase,
but I guess we'll see.
hitch.
Yeah, it did seem to be going surprisingly smoothly.
What's the problem?
We've got conflicting reports about which building the robbers are in now. The chief's got officers searching them on foot, but I think you can speed things up. If you can get onto the roof of the burger joint I've marked on your
Wait.
map...
Then I can use my scanner to figure out which building they're in, right?
Exactly.
Did we not
Good
already
luck,
do
Chase.
this? I swear we fucking did this. Oh, is there a map in this game that you can actually... There isn't. Oh, there is.
How could you?
Oh, there is. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't think we have done this. Hopefully not. All right, let me commandeer this police vehicle and we'll head over there.
Sorry, it's an emergency.
Oh, the bike is tempting as well. We'll just go. We'll just go. The car's fine. The car's fine. You haven't done this? All right. Do you have your grapple gun? I should. Let me check. Yeah. We're strapped. Chase McCain came strapped. The city is no longer safe. The criminal element will be expunged.
Nah, they'll be fine.
I still wish you could grapple onto anything, but I guess that would basically break the game. That might be the greatest parking job of all time. Oh, I remember this. Oh yeah, you're in for a treat if you've never seen this mission. This one goes pretty hard. Yeah, so now that we have the grapple... Wait. Oh yeah, now that we have the grapple, anything is possible. There's also a paint gun and a laser gun. I remember there being quite a few different tools that we get a hold of eventually, so it should be a good time. I gotta pull this down, right? Is there tear gas? There should be. There should also be an AK-47 for any persistent problems that the grapple gun can't get rid of, but I don't think they added that. I think they took it out last minute. Let's have a look here.
All right, let's see where you guys are hiding.
The social credit score scanner.
Got them. Time to get those lowlifes off the high rise.
There you go. He's got a social credit score of minus 1 million. We have to get rid of him. This is so dystopian.
Ellie, I've located
It's
the
pretty
robbers,
bad.
But I'm going to head up the building next to them instead. That way, I could jump across from its rooftop and have the element of surprise. Or, if I don't make it, a week off work in the infirmary.
Enjoy the hospital food, Chase.
That could work.
How are we feeling on Ellie Phillips? I feel like she should have just replaced Frank for the... We don't need Frank. She's definitely like a better companion. You hate Chase? Didn't you just say you loved Frank? You've got Oh, that was almost really bad. You got problems, mate. Something's wrong. Something's gone terribly wrong. You need a patch. Oh, come on, dude. What are we doing here? I found this great indie rapper called Kendrick Lamar. Bro, what the heck? Are you putting me onto some new music right now? You can call yourself a day one fan. You should take a run up? Hey. This isn't Lego Indiana Jones, alright? This has an in-depth physics system. Who's the player 2 character? I believe you literally just play a clone of Chase McCain. We've actually got some OST. I can't believe this.
Ooh, it's a good thing I don't have vertigo or some other ridiculous phobia.
Bonjour!
Ah! French parrots!
Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and ignore basically every cutscene in the game, okay?
I'm not as fit as I used to be. I think I'm gonna faint.
Actually, no.
Better be some way across to that building.
No, actually, there is one cutscene in the game that I need you to pay attention to, and I still remember it to this day because it's that good. I'll tell you when it's coming up because I remember the approximate time that it happens. But just ignore everything else.
Grapple gun is great.
All right. For your own mental health, I think you should just ignore it. In the original Wii U release, there was no multiplayer in the game at all. It makes sense. I mean, it doesn't even really make... having a clone is such a strange choice. They should have... I mean, as much as this pains me, they could have just had you play as Frank. But I suppose continuity-wise, that doesn't exactly make sense. I don't know. It is very strange, though. Usually, LEGO games are, like, designed for you to have, like, a second character to play as, right? Can I shimmy here? Is that... Yeah, that's the thing. Look at all of these mechanics. We also have a bread meter, you're right. I just realized. Wow. Nice. Back to basics. Back to what makes LEGO games important, historically significant, you know? Give me that. What do you think this is? This is the first real level? Yeah, it's a good one too.
That furniture looked tacky anyway.
The way that they actually managed to merge the open world and the missions is like, as I was saying last time, it's actually good. They rival GTA in that respect, I'm telling you. Oh my god. Guys, was that Crumble? I would venture to say that was within the realms of Crumble. Question is, are we 100%ing this one eventually? Not anytime soon. The 100% is like 50 hours worth of content or something, or so Google says. I'm not built for that. Alright. Crimdle. The criminal has been dealt with. Consider yourself arrested. Throw that man in the slammer. Alright. Am I going up? I think I'm going up. Oh no, you can only go down on that. Okay. He doesn't have the forearm strength for any activity like that. It's a real shame. Alright, we got some Robert acrobatic suit action here. An unbelievable display from Chase McCain.
I was a gymnast.
Alright. Let's keep it moving. There is a bread meter, but look, justice comes first in this case. We have to cosplay as Chase McCain. Got to keep it consistent. It's weird to actually have some music playing for once. They're pretty slack on that. It's usually a pretty silent endeavor. You gotta really sit with your thoughts. I guess it's so you can focus on actually serving justice correctly. Look at that wall run.
And that makes two.
I mean, thank God every criminal we deal with is such a weak piece of shit. I mean, justice has never been served so smoothly. What's going on, though? I can't remember. I think these guys are these still the ones that were responsible for robbing the bank or something? I think that's what's happening here.
That just leaves the leader.
All right. Beautiful.
Stop.
Look at us go. No, they're not
I guess
clowns.
he's gonna be a bit harder to catch.
All right, well, I guess these guys are just unrelated. Some other crime in the city. The crime rate in the city is rife. Oh my god. Dude. Breath of the Wild could never. The climbing mechanics here, they're too advanced. What can you even charge them with? They were just talking in a group? Oh, yeah. Dude,
Now
that's in the law enforcement code. Those are the people you want to get. Have you played Breath of the Wild? No, I just know that there's like a like a climbing stamina thing. So I decided to cook up a little bit of referential humor for you. I know you guys enjoy that.
So long, cop. Good luck getting over here.
I can see what appears to be the leader of the gang of robbers stood on one of the rooftops. He seems to be waving at someone.
Oh my goodness, they have their own helicopter.
It'll take more than that to stop me, mister.
Did you guys like that little bit of referential humor? Let me know, because I can always instill a little bit more of that into the stream.
Will end in an arrest. This is Conrad Peters on the scene for Channel K News.
Your wit never ceases to occur. That's one way of putting it. All right.
Come on, give up already.
Very, very exhilarating experience here. It's actually pretty cool that they managed to make the game have some pretty decent verticality. I don't know why. I think, even though there's a lot of big buildings and stuff in Lego Batman 2, I still feel like you never really... I don't think it does it as well as you can have in this game. There's a lot more... I think it's just because there's more climbing mechanics and stuff, probably. Makes it feel a bit deeper. I thought I just jumped to my death for a second there. Oh my god, I forgot about the random transition to first person. This game has some interesting creative decisions, I will say that. Do you see that? Look at the cinematography, dude.
Aw, come on.
Jimmy Brooks him? I always save Jimmy Brooks.
All right, I work for Rex Fury.
Except when I'm playing as the Bug, of course.
I never see him. He just phones me.
Then who would know?
Search me. Maybe Blue. He's the fixer in Albatross prison. Go see him. Just don't let me fall.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. So this guy is a double amputee. That is justice served as far as I'm concerned.
Not anymore, you don't.
There you go.
George Fartar Bensonbury?
Hey, long time no see, Dave.
What the fuck was that? George Fartar Bensonbury. Am I missing something? This game has a lot of really obscure references that it throws in there. Like, a lot. Who is George Fartar Bensonbury? Can we please get, like, a lore check on that? I might have to look this up. Hold on. See if there's a fandom entry. Let's have a look. Oh my god, I think I've found the man himself. George Fartar Bensonbury is a playable character in Lego City Undercover who briefly appears in a cutscene during this. We can play as George Fartar Bensonbury? I can't fucking believe this. Wow. Good stuff. Well, he'll be the first character I buy, for sure. That's massive. Bread meat is diabolical? Bread meat is fine. I'm serving justice. I've got all the studs I need. I have... Look. The government funding for the police force. That's all I need to rely on. So, all you really needed to pay attention from that section was that we are going to a place called Albatross Island, which is basically like Alcatraz, right? And it is within Albatross Island that we get the only cutscene in this game that's worth listening to, okay? So, when we get there, pay attention, okay? Okay, I understand, game. We can move on now. Chapter 3. Go directly to jail. This actually might be referential humor, the video game, in its entirety.
Chase!
Well, we won't be having any of that. We won't be dealing with any of that today. Especially not while slightly sleep deprived. We won't be dealing with any of that. There won't be any silliness in the mix. I'll say that much. All right? I'm just going to collect some coins until this is over. Look at him. Look at how absolutely fucking unhinged he looks when he's just muted. It's much more pleasant this way, though, isn't it? You want subtitles? I guess when he's talking, that's acceptable. Is he still fucking talking? Wow, that's unbelievable. All right, we seem to have missed anything of even slight importance there, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We're doing the right thing there. Okay. Look, to maintain... We're going to be playing this game for an extended period of time, so it's like we need to maintain at least some sort of semblance of sanity. We can't be listening to Frank Honey's psychotic ramblings every time he decides to dial Chase McCain's number, okay? I don't want to listen to it. There's already enough criminals with psychotic ramblings. I don't need to listen to a colleague that has some as well. And nor should you expect me to do that. Why was that citizen riding a police bike? Undercover. Did you not read the title of the game? This is Lego City Undercover for a reason. Get with it. Wake up. Wake up. Splash some cold water on your face. This is serious business. I think I want to save these bricks because we're going to need them for something down the road, like something big. I don't need an access point right now. Can I just... No. This game is such a... No, we won't allow you to jump on the garbage can. What we need you to do is break the garbage can so that you can build something to get over it with. That's beautiful. I love that. I love freedom in my video games.
Lockbeard.
Chase McCain. It's been a long time.
I saw you this morning.
It's been 6 hours.
What are you doing here?
I decided on a change of career. I'm now captain of the ferry which takes rum coves and no good ne'er-do-wells over to Albatross Prison.
Great, the ferry. Where is it?
I sunk it. I don't suppose you could build a new one for me.
I knew there was something coming up. Some may call me a genius.
Hey, Ellie.
I've definitely
do you have
been
any
called that
super bricks
before.
out the back of the police station? I need to rebuild the ferry.
Has Frank been driving it again?
Surprisingly, no.
Huh. Okay. Let me just update your scanning software again.
Holy fucking shit, I forgot about
You
that.
should be able to use your communicator
Ellie,
as
you're
a
talking
data
to a
scanner
dead
now.
man.
It'll show up any super bricks nearby. After I hang up, just tap the data scanner button on your communicator and follow the instructions.
Thanks, Ellie.
Are we just going to ignore that happened? I guess we are. I guess we're going to guitar riff over it. Dick. All right. Yeah, I understand. I know you want me to scan the thing. It's all good. Relax. Beautiful.
I can't help but feel I should be a pirate. I've got the voice after all. Oh, wait. I'm allergic to parrot feathers, aren't I?
I have murderous tendencies due to some of these NPCs. I'll say that. Yeah. So we had to save this. I think I remember doing that originally. I think I bought the call point when I originally played this, and then yeah, had to collect the 15,000. So we made it. We made an educated guess, and it paid off. All right. We builded the barge, and that's all we needed. Is it gonna make me sit here and watch the blue disappear? Oh yeah, just play the riff 54 more times while we're standing here. I don't mind. I'm definitely not missing out on anything.
You've saved my hide.
This is...
no mistake.
I cannot
Hop on
move.
board and we'll set sail for Albatross Prison.
Okay.
I can't believe it's
You
still
never know,
there.
We might even make it there.
Oh my god, I can't believe it waited for me. See, the bread knew that it had to be called into these pockets. It knew, somehow. What is this? Okay, we won't go yet. We won't go yet. I want to go and get the super brick over here and stuff. Because this is kind of like how they pad out the game a little bit. They get you building these like mega structures. I can't get it yet. Foreshadowing for a future mechanic that will be introduced very shortly. But yeah, that's kind of how they pad out the game. So they have you building like big things. Some of them cost like 40,000. You have to go and look for super bricks, that kind of thing. And I think that's all right. I think that's pretty cool. The only thing is, you know, at risk of it kind of puts us at risk of making this playthrough like 50 hours long. So we're not going to do that. We're going to try and be as conservative with our bricks as we can, spend them when we need to, and yeah, we're going to save that money essentially. Shout out to Little Dicky and his companion Fetty Wap. Two great musicians of our time. Shout out Little Dicky. I listened to... Oh my god, another one? Oh, this just might be the best day of my life. This is going to be hard to beat. I listened to Little Dicky's new album when it came out. Because I have a little bit of a soft spot for Little Dicky. I remember listening to his remix of that Drake song a lot, like 10 years ago. So yeah, me and Small Richard, we have a little, there's a little bit of a connection there, you know? Yeah, Little Dicky, Small Richard, Tiny Johnson, minuscule Pecker, if you will. He's got the rhymes, dude. He do be rhyming every now and again. Anyway, moving on. Let's, you know, why delay? Let's go over to Albatross, and I can show you my favorite cutscene, and we can end the playthrough there. How about that? Because every cutscene afterwards isn't worth seeing, at least from what I can remember. Let's have a look. This is... Oh, I used this music in a video recently. I used this music in the Roads video, I think. Yeah, so this part of the game is actually really good. I mean, they, I can't say it enough how well they did, like, the diversity in terms of locations and biomes and stuff like that. It's really good. Like, I was actually pretty shocked that they had a whole other island by the time that we got here on my first playthrough. If you're just tuning in, this isn't my first playthrough, but it is my second.
It's nice to see they take security so seriously.
Nice to see they sleep with their fucking eyes open.
Track down Blue.
Getting flashbacks to what happens in the big house? Oh, we don't talk about that. That could never happen in the Lego universe, alright? This is all innocent fun. With Dementia, it's like playthrough 1.5. You know what? That's a good point. Exactly. That's a mighty good point. Let me see if I unlocked what's his name? George Dinkleberry or something? I can't remember. At the very least, we have prison guard. Sick. Man, I can't believe they didn't just make an extended riff for when you unlock multiple things. They just made the same riff repeat as many times as it needs to, and it may even overlap. I just, like, I'm enamored by the creative choices. I'll put it that way. I guess I don't have any other characters I can buy yet. Or I don't know where to buy them from. Is it like you use triggers or something? Yeah, I don't know. They paid the band for only 3 seconds? It seems like it. What a rort, dude. Alright, what are we doing here? Dick. Alright. I do really like all the other, like, they're not deep mechanics, but different climbing animations and stuff like that. It goes a long way. This game definitely, if nothing else, is very unique in terms of Lego games, I think. There hasn't really ever been a Lego game like Lego City Undercover. It's a good mix of, like, the old and new style of Lego games, I think. The detective song alone really elevates it to a pretty high level. They didn't base it off a movie adaptation. Yeah, and honestly, the original story, as far as Lego games go, it's pretty good. You wouldn't believe the things that happen in this game. You wouldn't believe the locations that we end up in. It's pretty crazy. You unlock characters from character tokens in missions or character tokens in open world, and from doing challenges like free running. Thank you very much for gaming Doge. We always have a resident expert on whatever game we play. And I always appreciate the input. We need the help. Plid go back into the box and change the police outfit. Into the civilian clothing? I don't think so. You know that I'm here on official business. I think I need to go up there. I'm gonna go this way. I forget what's up here. You have other options? Is that so? Well, we will always have time to backtrack. Okay, this is just, Oh, what do we have here? Oh, see? I'm glad we came this way. We've unlocked the detainer. And we got to hear the little guitar riff. I mean, that's reward enough for exploration. All right, so yeah, we'll go back this way, and we will complete the objective as the game intended. This part of the game inside the prison here is very good, though. You're about to see gaming at its peak. People say gaming's dead. How about stop playing Call of Duty and play some Lego City Undercover, and you'll get the idea pretty quick that you're incorrect. I feel like there's two types of videos that you can make that like pretty much have a on YouTube, I mean, that have a pretty set formula that anyone can put together, right? If you want to get a video that has like at least 10k views but has the possibility of dipping into like the 500k to a million territory, you either make like a paint explained video about like an obscure topic, or you make a why gaming doesn't feel the same anymore video, all right? And you have like in the thumbnail, it'll be like a happy guy on the left. And it'll be like 2011, and it'll have Minecraft with the happy guy. And then it'll be like 2024, sad guy on the right. And it'll be like Call of Duty and a guy looking very depressed. There's your template. Go out there, prosper, 40-minute video, and yeah, there's your recipe for success. Although the market may be getting saturated. Maybe if you really want to do something different, you can make a why gaming is better than ever video. And you can even inverse it. You can have a sad guy on the left from 2011 with Minecraft, and you can have a happy guy on the right in 2024 with, like, I don't know, Lego City Undercover or something. Oh, are people making boys references? What happened? Oh, because we got the butcher? Very funny. You guys are learning quick. You guys are learning the template for very funny jokes and advanced humor. I'm very proud of you. Lego City Undercover is 11 years old? I don't think so. I think this must have just come out. I only play new releases. You know that. Why gaming is completely stagnant. And what do their game libraries look like? Fuck, look at this. Look at this game padding. Nah, I don't think it's meant to be game padding. I think they want you to jump onto those rumbling bricks down there, but I don't really feel like that right now. I kind of just want this. Let me see if I can break the laws of physics real quick. I think I can do this. I've just been informed. Sources tell me he couldn't do it. Terrible, terrible state of affairs. What if we made a why gaming isn't good with MS Paint characters? Honestly, you could go that direction. I'm not sure how that would work out because it's the presentation style is very important. What you could do is like you could do a Paint explained video, and you could do like the best year of gaming, and then have a little miniature Paint explained for every game that came out in that year or something. The presentation's very important. Gaming retrospective. No, I'm not hating on that genre. It's just there's a very specific type of video. I'm sure you've seen it. It's like there's a million of them, dude. Like trillions of them. And it's always like gaming being bad now or something, but gaming being good previously. That's the... Oh god, I thought that guy just got split into a million pieces. That's just, yeah, that's the general idea. I saw a video of how many trees are in Mario Kart. I saw that exact same video. And he drives around the maps running into the trees, right? that is a great video. I see people say it about YouTube as well, actually. Like people saying, I don't know, there seems to be some people who hold the sentiment that YouTube content is like worse than ever. Like, I don't know what they're watching. There's definitely a lot of dog shit to wade through, but man, there's definitely, like, we're living in a time where there's so much great stuff being pumped out all the time. All the time. Like, really original videos, too. Like, I mentioned this channel a while ago, but even just stuff like, there's this, I think his username is Annie Austin, and he makes, like, really, just, like, analyzing games from, like, a really goofy perspective in terms of, like, pointing out places in open world games that are, like, really uninteresting, or, but it's kind of them being uninteresting that makes them interesting, and, counting how, figuring out what the unemployment rate in a certain city in an open world game is, using sort of context clues from the game and taking them very literally. That sort of stuff's great. There's a lot of great stuff. I think, like, to stand out, you either have to be, like, I don't know, you have to either have, like, a really original idea, present something in a new way, or just be controversial. But the first two often yield really interesting results. Because there's just so much stuff pouring out of the old YouTube these days. I'm gonna pump some iron real quick. Oh, did I press the wrong button? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm feeling good right now. He gave up. He didn't watch a Sigma edit beforehand, so he had to whip out the phone real quick and chuck it in there. Beautiful stuff. Good way to get noticed is to go into a forest and film a dead guy. Yeah, I heard that worked. If I get really desperate, we'll see what happens. Alright. These Legos are canonically small. I don't know what you're talking about. These are the largest individuals I've ever seen. Does that just open the gate? See, these prisoners want to be here. They understand how good they've got it. The outside world is a terrifying place. Like, they could really just walk out if they wanted to. Alright. You guys need to pay attention to the next few cutscenes. I'm not sure exactly what one it is, but listen very closely.
Man, you belong in the law court, not our basketball court.
Hey, nice work, man. You be using the language real good.
I sure am, do.
If that's a basketball court, where's your basketball?
He sure is,
dude.
dude.
Real mean bullies took it off us.
They are not nice.
If I get it back for you, will you let me in?
We'll see. I ain't promising nothing.
Oh, man, that's a double negative. You have let me down.
I love potato chips.
These are some of the best characters in the game. This is about the peak. We don't really go much higher than this, so I want you to enjoy it, alright? Oh, actually, I am remembering some characters later on that are decent as well. But these guys still might be the peak. I don't know. We'll have to see. But enjoy it while it lasts, because it doesn't last for long. Alright. How the fuck do I get into the basketball court again? There's something over here, I think. Oh, yeah, we climbed the blue bricks over there. Silly me. How long is this game? It's pretty long. It's more so the 100% and, like, side content that makes it long. I think the game can be really long if you don't save your bricks to do super builds, and then you have to spend quite a bit of time scavenging. But it's like 15 hours long, I think, for like the average playthrough. Pretty long for a Lego game. All right, we're in business. We're in biz. That space thing. I can't remember how that suit... I think we get that suit a very, very long time from now. Okay. Isn't this the second longest Lego game behind Skywalker Saga? Or am I misremembering? Wait, do these guys want to fight? Are they fucking stupid? Let me whip out the blicky real quick. Are you insane?
All right, I give up.
I hope I get my old cell again. I'll put up curtains.
Dude, who do you think you are? The Glock has been retrieved from the Rari and you're still approaching with as much confidence as before. It just must be stupidity. Look at this Arkham combat. Look at this. Get ready for it now. Oh, does that just do a block? I thought we had like a counter as well.
I will hump you.
Hit him with the hit him with the Glock and we'll end it right there.
Not again.
All right. Cool. I can't remember what ability I need for this, like, these loose bricks, but I'm sure it'll come into play soon. Chase McCain is currently bowling.
You got it. All right, fair's fair. In you go.
Chase McCain has been known to place the new 4Gs on the Jeep. I'm not sure if it's a regular occurrence, but it does happen. You'll just have to sort of wait for it, I suppose. Let's bowl real quick. What's the button again? Oh, yeah. No, that's the button to exit. Hold on. I have to stop and bowl real quick. I gotta show these boys who's boss on the yard.
I can't believe
Ignore that.
Clown robbed a bank. Money must be tight in this one.
This is big, dude. I mean, listen. The riff speaks for itself. The riff speaks for itself. I don't need to tell you how bowling that was. You can already hear it with your own 2 ears, can't you? All right, I think this is the cutscene. This might be the one. So open your ears, socks up, head out. Come on.
Hey, are you Blue?
I've had better days, Sonny.
I'm Chase. I heard you might know about Rex Fury.
Rex Fury? That man owes me.
For helping him escape?
Why would I do that? Rex was my biggest customer until he disappeared, owing me for a hot tub. You know how difficult it is to smuggle one of them in? Speaking of which, careful with Haywood's new car,
The fact that they called him Blue is,
So how did Rex
that's next
escape?
level. They're operating on a
That's the
different
question
plane
on
of comedy.
everyone's lips. Except no one's allowed in his cell to find out. Not even the police.
That's not right.
But we both want to see Rex back in here. So I've got an idea.
Yeah, Haywood's the
Hear from
actual
cover
dude's
in
name,
my
I'm pretty
cell.
sure.
Then I'll call
They just
you
gave
with
up
more
on that one.
information on this.
That's a croissant.
They should have called him
There aren't
Bysteel.
allowed phones in here.
That would have worked
Phone's
way better.
Inside it. Put your number in.
Oh. There. I hope this plan of yours works, Blue.
Are you free, man?
No. No, I am not Freeman. His lawyers might be watching.
Oh my...
What's the matter, Haywood?
They breaking the
Don't like your
fourth
new
wall.
car?
I can't believe this. What is this? Is Deadpool 3 sneak peek? I can't believe. I refuse to believe. Yeah, so playing this game in the fugue state that I originally played it in, I was very happy to see a Shawshank Redemption reference. It's a very, very extended, drawn-out Shawshank Redemption reference, but it is great. You can tell that this reference and numerous other references in this game were very self-indulgent additions by the developers, and I don't blame them at all. But I feel like they really try and overcompensate with the background gags. So there's a lot of background gags during this game, and I think it's because it's like we're obviously going to pick up on the references, but children are going to be like none the wiser. So they just put like a guy in the background being mercilessly beaten to death in Lego or something like that to keep their attention. It's very overstimulating for the matured mind, but I guess it works for the core demographic. You know, you need something happening in the background while they're giving exposition, right?
Are there 3 more beautiful words in the
Somebody. Something. Something's happening.
I wish they referenced that Sorshan Kintai's game.
I wish too, Connor. It really would have made the experience. Thanks for the 100 there, dude. Are there any Breaking Bad references in this? I actually can't remember. Probably. There's a reference to everything else. I don't know if Breaking Bad was as much a cultural phenomenon in 2013, to be honest. I don't know if it was there yet, right? People caught on a little bit after, I think like around 2015. That's when it ended?
All in a day's
Wait, really? Oh, you might be right. Oh, there should be then. Because the thing with Breaking Bad is the first couple of seasons... Yeah, okay, I've got my years slightly off, right? Damn, I forgot Breaking Bad started so early in the 2000s. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, for like the first 3 seasons of Breaking Bad, I think it was like more or less... not ignored. It was critically loved, but general audiences didn't love it. It wasn't until like season 4, I think, that people were like all in. I think it had a little bit of a rise in season 3, but it was season 4 that it got like a lot of popularity. That's because the first 2 suck. Wesman, I don't know where these bad takes are coming from, brother, but it's time to do some self-evaluation. Wasn't mainstream at that point. Yeah, it's sad that that can't really happen with shows as much these days. Like, usually stuff has to kind of be commercially successful from the get-go for stuff to survive 3 seasons, let alone 4, to wait for general audiences to catch on. Like, shows usually get like 1 or 2 seasons to really shine, and if they aren't mainstream appeal, they're usually cancelled by that point. Season 1 or bust. I think the first couple of seasons of Breaking Bad are genuinely great. You almost have like 2 phases of Breaking Bad, and you get to enjoy I think the first like 3 seasons have a real unique, well, if we're talking about 1 and 2 specifically have a really unique feeling to them. I think you go back and appreciate those seasons a lot more after you have watched the rest of the show. Sets a lot of the groundwork. Like season one in particular has a very different vibe, but I still appreciate it. I really like it. My little headcanon is, in terms of like the tonal change, is I mean, it just kind of, that's like the whole thing with the show is change, right? So it's like the first season we're seeing like the last glimpse of I don't know, any normalcy in his life, basically. But as a show in general, like, does anybody do people really think the first 2 seasons suck? I'd be very, very surprised by that. Like, even if you just look at it as like general quality of television, I think it's like amazing. It's shot well, it's written great. It's a little bit more like dark comedy focused in the first 2 seasons, but that's I always looked at that as a positive. Heard people didn't like the first seasons of Better Call Saul. The plane stuff was forgettable? Really? I have a completely different perspective. Like, I don't think Breaking Bad's perfect, but it's about as close to perfect as a TV show gets for me. Like, it's just oozing with everything I want from a TV show. Like, when I first watched it, that whole plane thing was so intriguing to me. I was just, I was enamored by the whole thing. Anyway, I'm yapping here. We have criminals to round up, okay? I'll put that fucker through a table. All right? That's the energy that Chase McCain is on. He's not here to mess around. See, look, the warden's had enough of everybody's shit. They've called me in to clean it up. Here he is. God. Don't chat and round up criminals. It's bad for you. Alright, there you go. I sort of understand... Actually, wait. Listen. It's
So
important.
is there any way I can help you, officer?
Yeah. I need to check a prisoner's cell for something. He's called Blue?
Blue? He's been here almost as long as me. Always sees I get some of that cake his mom bakes him. It kind of tastes funny. There
My
you go.
God.
I'm off for a nap.
Oh, are we
Stay alert,
Are we
as I
getting
have
the
before
uniform?
day.
I am really regretting my life choices about now.
Now the real game begins. Now the actual video game can start. I hope you're ready.
I should have stayed in school.
All right, so this is where shit gets serious. Sometimes to take down a criminal, you have to first become a criminal. And that's what we're gonna get into here.
Get in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta be quick. There are guards near me. Now, once you've got the equipment, you need to get into the warden's office.
What?
It's the only way to Rex's cell. Wait.
Shh. Yep, that's Blue. He's the one that talks to pastries. Cuckoo.
Okay, now go.
What
The door's at the
Dialogue
right
in this
side
game's
of the third
wild.
story, and you better hope the warden's not in there.
Okay. Yeah, so we're officially, finally, abiding by the name of this video game, Lego City Undercover. If I can remember how to switch costumes. Yeah, right. Okay. So, every new costume has a different ability, and the ability of the criminal, the thief, the robber, is, of course, theft, robbery, criminality. It's very good stuff. Let's just get it out of our system, you know. Honestly, this this whole system that they had with this game, like having different suits and stuff, it was for a game with like an original story and stuff, a Lego game with an original story. I feel like they kind of did pretty much everything right with it, to be honest. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like it's a little bit more acceptable to not love the first couple of seasons of Better Call Saul. I feel like Better Call Saul requires... The show is definitely better if you're already a fan of Breaking Bad, I think. At least, that's how I'm imagining it would go. I still think in terms of just general television, it's like some of the best you can watch. But the story is definitely more interesting if you have a general idea of the events of Breaking Bad and the characters and stuff like that. Because it's just so fun to see, like, how everything came to fruition, right? And also, the flash forwards are amazing ways to start and end seasons. Like, what a great driving force for the entire show. So good. The story with Chuck is peak, and that has nothing to do with Breaking Bad. Oh, I think so too. I just mean in general. Like, I think coming off the heels of Breaking Bad, some people wanted that. You gotta remember Breaking Bad ends off on some, like, really big action set pieces and kind of insane plot lines in the last couple of seasons, like 4 and 5. And so it's like, coming off the heels of that, Better Call Saul is like returning to a simpler time, right? I still think it's amazing. Better Call Saul is as good, if not better, than Breaking Bad in general, I think. But it's an easier draw if you already have seen Breaking Bad, for sure. But yeah. Hey, see you later, replacement soap. Still don't know if you're the real soap. The soap we all knew and loved. I don't know. Who can I trust? Who can I really let into my life? You know? It's a dangerous thing. Real soap died long ago. A terrible, terrible state of affairs. Oh yeah, we have to switch to Chase to use this. So the suits don't feel useless, basically, but they make all of them immediately... Like, it's just a bumper press. You don't have to find any icons or anything. So you've just basically got all these different tools at your disposal. It's pretty cool. They did it well, I think.
I ain't a bad person, really. Come on, I'll prove it. Just
Can we
lay
not
me out
spoil
for
too hard for people? Did somebody drop a Breaking Bad spoiler? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I never know where to stand with spoilers. Like, I think everybody kind of agrees that when something is within the first 3 years of being new, I guess no, I guess some people kind of think on maybe like a year's worth. Like on a yearly basis, like if something extends past a year, you can spoil stuff. I don't believe that. I think like 3 years is probably better for open spoilage. But it still feels bad, right? I never know what to do with it. Like when I was making that Walt and Marty video, I wasn't sure like how much spoiler preface to give, or when Red Dead Redemption came out, and I was making character analysis videos, some people hadn't played Red Dead 1, and so apparently me calling Dutch a villain in the title was like a major spoiler or something. I think that was kind of silly, but I mean, that's just an example, right? It never feels good to get a spoiler, though. I always feel bad if I'm responsible for a spoiler. I don't want to ruin anybody's experience, especially of like a thing that I like. Accidentally spoiling something sucks. Very, very offensive practice. Walder Wide shaves his head. I can't believe that. That's too far out of the realms of possibility. I've been pretty lucky with spoilers for most things that I've engaged with, thankfully. I've had a couple of things, but depends on the context. If you're watching a Breaking Bad video, it's fine to put a spoiler.
Chase,
but if
this
it's
is
in a
really
fucking Lego
important.
City
What is
stream,
it?
that's
So,
yeah,
do you
that
think
might be
Ellie likes
a
me
good
or not?
that might be a good general practice for sure. I'm sorry to interrupt. If you really want to read those subtitles, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Wait, where? He doesn't have a grapple, really? Okay, I guess. Oh, he doesn't either? I guess only the actual cop uniform has one? Sad state of affairs. Alright, we're back. We're back. Going to sleep now? See you later, Digital. Thanks for jumping in, man. Yeah, turning down the sound for Frank is just, it's about as natural as anything. It's basically blinking to me. Oh, this guy wants some? You're a fool. Jesus Christ. You're a fool and a fraud, and you've probably got a broken spine on top of it. Terrible, terrible. Terrible fate. Yeah, spoilerage is hard. There's nothing worse than going to a completely unrelated place, though, and getting something spoiled. Like, just, I don't know, a fucking Reddit thread about how to boil eggs, and you see a Game of Thrones spoiler or something. I think first Walking Dead spoiler I ever got, back when that was airing, was, in fucking science class at school or something. Some bastard of a substitute teacher was talking about it with a student. What a terrible way to get something spoiled. Terrible. And that is why I decide to believe in magic instead of science. It's been a lifelong beef that I've had. I'd rather believe in spells and incantations than trusted scientific sources. What the fuck am I meant to do here? Where are we going, exactly? Have I missed something down there? Oh, I can do that now, right? There's a bunch of stuff I can do now that I have my crowbar. Brian is shaking his head right now. Not Big Bri. What's the worst place you've had something spoiled, and what was it? Call in now to the radio show. Say your piece. I want to hear it. Don't say what the spoiler was, but you've got to have some good ones, right? Okay. Let me focus on the puzzle at hand, because you know that's a struggle for me. I had Avengers Endgame spoiled for me whilst waiting in line to go and see it, 2 guys coming out retold the whole damn story walking past. That's piece of shit activity, Callum Stone. That's like grounds for public execution, I think. Or at least a fucking stone throwing. Oh no, yeah, I can't do that, right? What do you want from me then? What do you expect from me, of all people? What's the objective? What's my objective here? Similar thing with Force Awakens? Rough, dude. What? I don't know if I've ever really experienced that. Break Lego objects to find clues? I guess. Maybe something down here I've missed. I think what we're doing here is we're looking for clues to find Rex, the main villain or something. So maybe there's something hidden, I don't know. Something. Back in 2017, when It remake came out, I was talking about how... Hey, I said don't say the spoiler, even if it happens in the first 2 seconds, but... And a kid actually threw a punch at me saying I spoiled it. Alright, that one's pretty funny. That doesn't really count as a spoiler, to be fair. Yeah. Dude, you almost got knocked out for spoiling trailer material. That's wild. That's pretty huge. It's literally the setup for the movie. I can't blame you for that one. That's pretty wild. Wait, can I break this? No. God, this is rough. Sorry, I'm barely playing the game right now. I'm very interested in this topic. There's gotta be more. Come on, hit me with them. There's gotta be some rage-inducing ones. I remember watching Lego Batman in theaters, thinking the Justice League poster looked cool. You mean the Zack Snyder one? I'm pretty sure I saw Batman vs Superman in theaters, if I remember correctly. I can't just leave? Watching Eyezayar streams, and he keeps spoiling Breaking Bad. Hey,
I got spoiled on No Way Home because I accidentally walked into the wrong theater at the wrong time.
Fuck, that's self-inflicted too. That's wild. Wow, that must have hurt badly. Thanks for the 100 bits. Thanks for sharing your pain, Connor. That's very brave of you. I saw Suicide Squad in theaters. That's rough. Oh, I can go up here. I completely forgot about that. We must be on the path. I think we're on the path. Part of Dark Tower spoiled? Mainly a connection to another SK book? Yeah, that'll happen. That'll get you. And can I go in there? What the fuck is wrong with my head? What is this? My brother is bouncing. Fucking move, dude. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading the chat for a sec, because this is getting sad. It's gotta have something to do with this, right? I got Shawshank Redemption spoiled by Lego City Undercover. Oh, no, that's rough. Oh, really? We're building something here? If you want, I guess. Wow, that was a lot of running around in circles. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and comment and subscribe. It'll be the best thing you ever done. My God. Oh, the references, they never stop.
Chase, you in?
Yeah. The warden just went through a door on the other side of his office.
That's his private bathroom. Block the door. The warden has a hidden elevator to Rex's cell block in his office, but he's not gonna let you snoop around for it.
Gotcha.
I'm out here snooping,
You
dude.
won't get out of there in a hurry.
Hello? Is someone out there?
No, I told you. I haven't let anyone look in there. Not even that fool Dunby. I don't want you back here either. No. Of course I didn't call you from a toilet. Gotta go.
How the fuck would they know if you were calling from a toilet? How familiar are your employees with the sound quality of your bathroom? That's concerning.
Are you looking in my safe?
What have you been doing in there?
My records. They're alphabetized.
Yeah, they're familiar in depth with the acoustics of that man's bathroom. Concerning.
You better not be messing with my records.
Especially not the opera ones.
I'm just, what is this? What are we doing? Like, I feel like the game gets so absurd at some point that you just start ignoring the absurdity. It just becomes normalized. What the fuck is Chase McCain doing right now? I would just like to point out how flawlessly that was done, by the way. You can deny it all you want, but I'm goated on the bull sticks, I'll tell you that. Huge. Huge. I mean, what else do you want? That's a quarter of a badge right there. That's high decoration. Sorry, I wanted to read... Line, do you mind resending what you said? It's gone past. Something about Kai Cenat and Riz and Elden Ring. Riz may or may not have been included. Something about Riz and something along those lines. Something happened.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, hang on. The thief has a stethoscope as well.
They're alphabetized.
So if you're having any breathing problems, I suggest you go to him. You might leave with significantly less money, but that's what happens when you go to the doctor anyway, right? It's all a scam. At this point, you're just choosing the scammer. There we go. Mean heart problems?
What's happening
I mean,
out there?
they use that to listen to your breathing as well. You never been to a doctor? Shawshank is a great movie. This is a great reference. It's like the movie?
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about.
He's saying the exact lines.
I don't know why those guys are dancing together. And how did he get that saucepan on his head? There is a lot I don't know.
Let me out!
And the thoughtful monologue as well. I forgot about that. That's beautiful stuff. How did they not get sued? Because his name's Blue instead of Red, dude. Come on. Don't you understand copyright law? Get it together. Pay attention. Don't they teach you this stuff?
Ah, the old secret entrance behind a painting.
Okay,
What
by
a
the way,
classic.
Phantomaniac, has a doctor never used a stethoscope to listen to your breathing? Dude, what doctors are you going to? They're just putting their ear up to your chest? My brother, you might want to consult a new GP. Your current general practitioner is, he's out here doing a fucking no equipment run or something. I don't know. I resent the message. I missed the message again. I'm so sorry. Somebody's telling me that you don't use stethoscopes to listen to breathing. What the fuck is going on here? Oh yeah, my surgeon didn't use a scalpel to cut that thing out of my body. He just bit it out. He said he's anti-equipment, anti-medical equipment or something like that. My brother is still chewing. Oh wait, I had the final boss of Elden Ring spoiled by Kai Cenat because he put the character in the thumbnail. This fucking guy who just started playing FromSoft games ruins the end to the biggest DLC of all Souls history. That's massive. That's huge. He's out here carrying the streaming game. Yeah, my doctor didn't give me antibiotics or anything. He just said suck it up, stop being a little weak bastard and get it together.
This must be Rex's cell.
My surgeon used a gun for my circumcision. Fucking hell, he just set you up at the shooting range and lined you up. God damn. Holy hell. I hope he didn't miss. I hope he hit the target where it needed to go for your sake.
Hey guys, does Rex know you're using his hot tub?
I ain't even trying.
All right, put him up.
All right. Oh wow. I've got this visual of like a medical setting, but instead of the surgeon having,
So,
medical
did you
tools. He's
manage to
standing
get
there
into
with
the
a
warden's
revolver.
private elevator?
Yeah.
He
Wow.
missed.
Rex's cell is nicer than my apartment.
Mostly down to me, after the warden made sure.
I'm just imagining like almost like an old cowboy movie or something, but it's in a complete like white, clean medical setting. He like whips out the revolver, spins the what you call it, locks it in, aims using the fucking iron sight.
He got the biggest room in the prison. What'd you expect to find in there, anyhow?
I figure he was probably in a hurry when he busted out of here. So he might have left some evidence behind.
Good luck catching Rex, Chase. And when you get him, tell him Blue says hi.
Okay, I will. Dude, I don't know. Does Blue have like any plot convenience? Does Blue have any plot relevance after this point in the game? It's funny how like one of the biggest movers of the plot is entirely to a T a Shawshank Redemption reference. Like it's not just a passing thing as a part of the as like a small joke inside the plot. It is an actual moving piece that moves the plot forward, and it is shamelessly a Shawshank Redemption reference, and then the character never reappears. That's massive.
A jukebox in a jail cell? I guess that means it's full of criminal records.
That's hilarious. The sheer nuts you need to do that as a game studio is impressive.
I'm not sure what's more despicable about Rex. His crimes or his taste in music?
Oh my god, my boy is boogieing right now. Holy hell, Chase, do you want to hit us with that again? I wish you would. I really wish you would.
A punch bag and weightlifting equipment? Oh, great. Because the last thing we want is... That's interesting. A hidden button.
This game is such... This is brain rot personified. This entire thing. Sure, why not? If you want a real pump, this is the music you listen to. I love, like, all the overlapping sound effects and voice lines in this game, too. It adds to the experience. Look at that. Look at that. My boy is lifting. Huge. Peggle time? Dude, Peggle's a fucking undisputed classic. That's your fault for overriding his dialogue? No, I'm talking dialogue. Oh, you're talking because I went on the weight bench? Yeah, well, that's what he gets. He needs to get these, he's playing the drums now for some reason. I don't know. Chase McCain does what he likes.
That's right. It's not just police beats that I'm good at.
Oh my god, and he's got bars too. Referential humor, bars. This game's got it all.
Whoa, I'm glad I wasn't sat on that.
Like, almost every line that comes out of Chase McCain's mouth is, like, either a reference or a pun or something like that. Or maybe just straight up bars. But it's always something.
Aha, another hidden button.
MCUR dialogue. I feel like this dialogue is unironically more charming than most MCU humor. It feels more self-aware. Is it criminal to say that? Like, as much as I think Frank Honey should be shot and killed and buried in a desert somewhere for nobody to find, let alone look for, overall, I think it has enough self-awareness that it's actually kind of charming. There is a little bit of he's right behind me, isn't he, energy, but it's the good kind, you know? It's the good kind.
And there's the last button.
I hope it I hope it drops a
What hang on. Didn't I say this already?
I didn't even hear what he said. All right, I need to get out of here. This music is it's killing me. It's too much. Let's go.
McCain! Warden Stonewall called me. I won't tell you what he called me, but it wasn't nice.
It was a nincompoop.
Oh no, I can't pause
Looks
the
like
game.
Rex used this hammer to dig his way out of prison. It came from the Bluebell mine.
Give me that. If there's any deducting to do, I'll do it.
The detective music starts playing.
It's a
Nice.
hammer.
Dude, the attention to detail is
Where's it
insane.
from?
There's no way to tell. But the Bluebell Mine seems as good a place to start as any. You see, there was a theft there a few months ago.
I'll get over there right away, Chief.
Not so fast, McCain. Sheriff Huckleberry can look into it. Stay away from the mine. That's an order.
Hey, Chief, can I get a shot for the Herald?
What is going on, dude?
You sure he didn't use this?
Watch the birdie.
Did he say Harold Buckleberry? What is going on here, dude? Yeah, that is definitely one of the best parts of the game, though. The references aside, it's a great little introduction to having a new costume and stuff like that. I mean, we unlocked the prisoner, for Christ's sake. What else do you want? George Fartar Bensonberry? I wonder what his plot significance is. Yeah, I'm continuing the story, dude. Come on, what else? What else? What else would I be doing?
Hey, Chase.
Hi, Ellie. What do you need?
Have you seen Frank around? He's doing a favor for me.
Sorry, not heard from him. While I've got you, do you know anything about a theft at Bluebell Mine?
Sure do. Uncle Duke took me along with him. Some thugs took a load of equipment. Dumby took us off the case before we could interview the witness, though. Said he sounded like a crank.
There was a witness?
Yeah, kooky old guy. Hang on. Clarence Fletcher. Says here his friends call him Stinky. Nice.
Thanks, Ellie. Sounds like Stinky might know who Rex's guys are on the outside. Oh, and I'll keep an eye out for Frank.
And try taking the train from Cherry Tree Hill Station. You'll get to the mine a lot faster.
I love not being able to move during those portions of the game. It's really fun. Do we have a time of day change? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Another guitar riff. Wouldn't want to talk over that. How dare I? My mistake. Oh, another. I mean, in case you missed it. I would just like to make sure you didn't miss it. I'll just play it again just in case. Okay, go again. Go again if you like. Yeah. Do it. Go. Yeah, I mean, why not? At this point... At this point, you might as just go for your fucking life, dude. Any more in the tank? Ah, a shame, to be sure. I've almost forgotten what it sounds like. Wouldn't want that to happen. Oh, shit! Butch Patterson! Been waiting since we started this game. I was like, when are we getting Butch Patterson? I mean, how am I gonna play the game without Butch? Oh my god. See? Crime pays. You heard what Freddie Gibbs said. Was that a Freddie Gibbs song? I believe it was. Is Freddie Gibbs' intern in here right now? I know he is sometimes. Okay, anyway. I think I'm going to call it there for now. We just completed the whole Albatross section. I remember that being longer, but yeah, good part of the game. This game's fucking, it's good. It's so good that I might even want to listen to a certain guitar riff in celebration. I think we deserve that, to be honest with you. 2 levels? I mean, we're hitting new heights, right? Oh, our dreams might come to fruition here. That's it. That's it. I mean, we can't top the stream from there. That's all we got. That's about as good as it gets, I'm afraid. It all goes downhill from here, unfortunately. I mean, you can't top that. They should have just made the menu music, that guitar riff, on repeat. It would have been so much better. And that's saying something, because the music they've already got is very nice. It's very, very good. All right, that's about it for today. Thanks a lot for jumping in, everybody. It's a lot of fun. These streams are great. I'm having a good time. Let me what have I got here? Tomorrow we might do one more of these in a row before we have another DS2, just to keep the ball rolling a bit. What have we got here? Is this? There we go. All right. Cheers, everybody. Thank you very much for the support as always. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for the bits and the subs today, and just for being here in general. I appreciate you. Hopefully I didn't miss any there in my eternal ramblings. We're never beating DS2. We're pretty close, actually, to beating the main game, I think. So, it is hanging on quite long because we've had big breaks in between, but I'm always happy to play a bit of DS2, especially now that we're through most of the painful early game, you know? Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Just started the DLC in DS2 and it's ruthless. I hear the DLC is good though, so I'm looking forward to the ruthlessness, honestly. Okay, cheers everyone. See you later. Goodbye. Remember, I want you to consider this guitar riff in your dreams, all right? Don't forget it. All right, goodbye.